any coolant on my garage floor. There's some dirt though. Well, good afternoon and welcome back to yet another video on the AutoVlog YouTube channel. By now you guys have probably seen the previous upload where we had to take the Mercedes to the shop because it was once again broke. I mean, it pretty much broke. Needed a new radiator, but quick turnaround here and it is actually ready. They overnighted a new radiator and they got it installed today. So we're gonna jump in the E-Class loaner and pick up side chick on Valentine's Day. Yep, I had a switch jacket. It's actually warmer today, freaking schizo weather in Pennsylvania. Man, this interior is so nice. Okay. Although this is just a base class. Although this is just a base E-Class, it rides extremely nice. The interior is very nice. It doesn't have the dual 12.3 inch digital screens, but it's still super duper nice. Huge difference in ride quality from my AMG. Too bad it's not nighttime so we could see the amazing ambient lighting that you can get in 63 different colors. This is the second time I have an E-Class as a loaner. Last time you guys might remember that it was a white one and I did film the ambient lighting at night. It's absolutely amazing. Mercedes definitely kills the game when it comes to interiors. Now this E-Class also by far has the best backup camera I've ever seen. The resolution is insane. It's really good in my AMG, but this is better. So now it's time to go inside and drop a minor bag so I can get my car back. It's got a nicer key too. Here she is in her salty glory. Someone's unlocking my car, it's not me.
Yes, you want these?
Yeah, I want these. Thanks, buddy.
You want me to take the tag off? Or...
No, we're good, man.
Alright.
Thanks, dude.
Have a good day.
And here is the new radiator or radiator. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But damn, is she salty and dirty. This is horrible. Horrible. Oh, I missed you, baby. I missed you. Oh, yeah. Never get sick of this car. So I'm pretty sure they've been out test driving the car to make sure that everything's okay, but we're gonna get back out on the road and make sure that my transmission temperature is where it's supposed to be. Problem is definitely fixed. So we're currently at 176. Yesterday, just driving to where I'm at now from the dealership, it went up to 249, I think it was. So yeah, big difference. I'm so happy that this is taken care of and that I'm back in my car. See, it's even dropping now to 174 just because we're sitting still. So now it's time to get her sprayed off, at least washed up a little bit, get the salt off the car. Definitely a little cleaner. I'm happy with that. Also, the salt is gone and the car's in one piece. No broken radiator. I'm happy. But like I said, today is actually Valentine's Day, so time to spend some time with the wifey. Good morning, USA. Welcome back to the vlog. It's slippery outside. It is slippery. So I hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day. Today is a new day. We're in Pittsburgh. We're visiting the Pittsburgh International Auto Show. This is gonna be pretty cool. Every year around this time, we have this auto show, and a bunch of people, a bunch of new models. I mean, it's not the Detroit Auto Show, but it's our version.
You guys ready? Let's see the setup.
So check this out, guys. We are at the Galleria Exotica, which they have here at the Pittsburgh International Auto Show every year, and it's held by Pittsburgh Cars and Coffee. So every year they have an exhibition with a bunch of very, very nice cars. So we'll start here with the Aston Martin. All right, so this is the new Aston Martin Vanquish. Absolutely gorgeous car, in my opinion. It's not my car. The owner's not here, so we can't open it. And if you guys look inside here, see that touchpad and the rotary dial? Exact same that I have in my AMG. This car also has the same 4-liter bi-turbo V8 that's in my C63. So stock numbers in my C63 is 503. It's the same in this engine. Torque in my car is 516, but they chose to give this car 9 pound-feet of torque less. But it weighs a whole lot less. This car weighs around 3,300 pounds. So 0 to 60 is 3.5 seconds, which is quicker than the C63. It also looks a whole lot better than the C63, and I love the way my car looks. But I mean, just look at the rear end. It's a matter of opinion, of course, but the taillights, yeah, it's a good-looking car. Carbon fiber diffuser, of course. But I guess you can kind of call it the Aston Martin AMG. And you guys might have seen this car in a previous video of mine. This is the Radical, and I'll be honest, I don't know anything about it, so we can read the little cheat sheet here. It has an EcoBoost engine, I know that. 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds, 654 horsepower out of this EcoBoost. So yeah, looks like a Le Mans car, all carbon fiber. The owner actually took this on the A-Spade Rally last year. That is awesome. Check him out right there. Laser George. Then we got a beautiful GT2 RS. The second fastest car around the Nürburgring. It actually beat Dr. M3's Performante until this car was beat by the SVJ, the new Aventador. 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. 700 horsepower, twin turbocharged. Nice spec too. Red, obviously carbon fiber all over the hood. Big wings like on all the RS Porsches. Talk them through. What's up, guys? Just putting them on the spot here. Not saying anything, but nope. Hello.
What's that? The camera all turning to static.
And then, boom, check this out. The $1 million McLaren Senna. I mean, this thing is just such a spaceship. Look at this wing. Check out that wing. I mean, I've never ever seen a wing like this. 789 horsepower, 590 pound-feet of torque, and this thing weighs just over 3,000 pounds. This is a track monster. I don't think there's any other car on the road that can beat this thing on the track. Just look at these air scoops in the hood. Wow. Now the lighting isn't all that great here, but these carbon fiber race seats, see right here, they're about this thick, rock hard. We got carbon all through the interior. The sill is carbon here. See carbon behind the infotainment screen. And I think this is one of the few Sennas delivered that's in volcano orange. It actually looks really good in this color. It's just amazing to see these cars. I mean, it's a spaceship. It looks so different from anything else I've ever seen in my life.
The turn signals.
All right, check out the steering wheel. Yeah, man, this thing is so sick. Of course, we got the orange seatbelt to match. Our Senna badge. Spaceship. That's the only way I can explain this thing. It's a spaceship. It looks so, what's the word? Like different. It's just outlandish. Look at the size of this air intake. Wow. So if we move on here, you guys have seen this car before. This is Dr. M3's Purple Monte. He recently got some new HRE wheels, and I saw pictures of it, and it looks good, but in person, they look absolutely amazing. I never thought bronze would match purple, but it does. It looks great. Then we got a 488 Spider right next to us here. Beautiful interior. Love these seats with the red contrast stitching. Not a big fan of the sound that comes from a 488 though. I prefer the 458. Moving over here, we got an NSX. HRE wheels on this one as well. What do you guys think of the NSX? And then we have a Maserati Gran Turismo. I love these cars, they're awesome. Got a few years on it. I think it's about 10 years old, but it looks amazing. Sounds awesome. All right, so I walked up one level of the auto show, and I'm taking a look at the new G-Wagon. This is the first time I'm seeing it in person, and let's jump in. And this is my favorite part of a G-Wagon in general, even the older ones. When you close the door, it's like you're closing a vault. Absolutely amazing. Check out the new interior, the new dashboard here. It does have the same touchpad and rotary dial as my C-Class. New steering wheel. Very comfortable seats. But we're going to jump out and I'm going to show you something that is extremely weird about a G550. A G63, it's a little different. And this is the American EPA that caused this. So if we look at this bull bar here, maybe you guys can notice it without me pointing it out. There's something extremely weird with the front end of the G-Wagon. A G550 that is. Check this out. The EPA requires that this bull bar sits right where it sits. But look what it's covering up. So what Mercedes actually does when this car hits the port, they actually disengage the 360 camera. So there is a camera here, but it can't be used because of the bull bar. Now on a G63, it's a different bull bar that sits a little lower, so you do have the 360 camera, but a G550 that is equipped with the 360 camera from the factory is disengaged, and you only have a backup camera. Dumbest thing ever. That's the EPA for you in the United States. Brand new car, over $100,000. You cannot use the 360 camera. And here we have the new GLE that is not quite out yet. I'm gonna jump inside here. Check out this amazing interior. Gonna have to turn that down a little bit. So look at this, very roomy. Even in the back seat. Now I'm 6'2", I sit just fine here. That's actually my seating position. So very roomy, and the GLE actually comes with an optional third row seat. And if you pick that option, this second row moves front and back, so you have a little less room for the second row, but you have a third row. But we'll jump in here. Love these handlebars here. Very nice. Check out the dual screens. Oof. And this part of the screen here on the right side is actually a touch screen where you can swipe like a smart tablet, or you use this new touchpad that they have right here. And you can actually feel it in your finger when you're swiping, and you hear it as well. And apparently it has a new voice-activated system as well, where you just say, hey Mercedes, close the sunroof, for instance, and that is supposed to work. It doesn't work properly in this demo car, and the car's not really on either. But yeah, big improvement from Mercedes. But then again, all their new car... Close the sunroof.
Please repeat.
Close the sunroof.
I'm sorry, but this function is not available in this vehicle.
Okay. But like with many models that Mercedes comes out with nowadays, their exterior styling, at least in my opinion, takes a little time to get used to.